Alright, so God is there to test us. From what I've read in the Bible, that's all He does. Alright, people think they have it so good, and God jumps in and takes everything away. Many guys lost their family members, and homes burnt up, and everything fell apart, and they ask God why He's forsaken them, and I don't know, it sounds like it's pretty much God responds that He's being tested for His faith. He's testing out His faith. God has ripped all of these things out of the people's hands to test their faith, and that's it. They are still allowed to live. They get tested to the point where, do they want to kill themselves? But they maintain their strong faith in God, that God will at least provide them with the basic sustenance to go on. And that's all you really need, is enough food to eat, enough clothing on your back, enough possible shelter if it's necessary, to go on, to continue with more tests, to continue having those tests available. Alright, just being provided enough to have more tests coming up. That's God's role. He just gives you enough to continue testing you on a daily basis. And you need to be thankful for that, keeping the faith. Other people have it much worse. I mean, death, that can be pretty bad. You don't have any more tests to do. Then at that point, that's judgment time. And are you ready for that judgment? Alright, how have you been holding up to the tests? How have you been living your life? Alright, how have you been handling the tests? It's from God. That's the question. Those are the questions that are asked after your death. If you believe in the Spirit, if you believe that you have a spirit that gets released from your body after you die, that's it. It's just all a series of tests, and any good rewards that come, if they're beyond the basic sustenance. Alright, if you get like a lot of extra, if there's like something that just seems too good to be true, it probably is. It's probably the work of the devil trying to tempt you into losing faith in God. Alright, having just, winning all kinds of money from some source. It's just something that's really nice, that's given to you, can be too good to be true, can cause you to become a little lazy in your faith in God, and you just you take it for granted, and then if you're constantly being tested by God, so when the tests come and you get angry at these tests of faith, and maybe lash out or think they're unfair, then you've probably lost faith in God. Alright, you've probably lost faith in that particular religion, and come judgment time, that's going to affect your spirit. Alright, you want to welcome these tests and changes and things that are unexpected. They're all tests from God. Alright, We don't need a lot. We don't need a lot of materials to be tested by God. We don't need the fancy new jet engines and cars and homes and devices to answer to those tests. All right, just living, just having enough to be healthy is enough to be prepared for those tests. Okay, so it's about just about preparation, constantly staying prepared for the tests from God, and keeping the faith when you're getting tested.